Hoi hoi! So the good thing is that the heat wave is definitely over. The bad thing is that it's been raining all night and will probably rain all day as well. And this is rather inconvenient because today is the longest day yet, 35 kilometers to Chyrowa. And the reason for that is there's a big ass national park that I have to get to. And afterwards, there's only accommodation in the second village. The first does have a shop, but not accommodation, I think. So I have to walk on to the second village that has a campsite, maybe some rooms too, I'm not sure, but definitely a campsite. According to the guidebook, it's 35 kilometers, but I saw an online itinerary on a hiking site that said 31. So again, I'm not exactly sure. But it's going to be a very, very long day, and possibly a bit slippery as well because of the rain. I'm going to take it slow, so starting early, let's hike. Stopped for a minute to take my jacket off because it was way too warm in combination with the poncho, especially going uphill. And I found that I needed my hat because it keeps the rain from my glasses without obscuring my vision. And the hood of the poncho slides down and half my vision is gone. So my arms will get wet, I think, but it's not cold and my torso is protected, as are my legs. I will be fine. First time I see Wollesate mentioned on the signpost. Only 61 hours and 26 minutes. I wonder how they calculated that exactly. But I'm headed for Katy. This is the first village with the supermarket. 6 hours and 15 minutes. So I have some ways to go. I just can't stop taking pictures with how gorgeous the forest is now. It's so misty and mysterious, like I'm in a fairy tale. Lovely spring right here along the trail. Nice fresh water, and I had my fill. The second climb of the day, and I think it's a short one. Also, the birds are starting to sing, and I always take that as a sign that the weather is improving. Made it to another summit. Only 5 hours to Katy. And the forest keeps on being absolutely magical. Kilometers in, time for a snack break. So I'm heading up Główny now, which looks to be pretty steep on the map, but as long as it's not muddy, I'm okay with that. I think it stopped raining and the sun is trying to come out. That was the prediction for around midday, a couple of hours of a dry spell before it started raining again. So let's see how long the rain holds off. I never thought I'd be eager for tarmac, but I can see the shop from here, only 100 meters or so. Haven't had lunch yet, so high time for some goodies. Now before you get your hopes up, the first shop is gardening supplies. So I saw a lot of gummy boots and planting materials, but no food. That is in the second building over there. At the shop I met another hiker who seemed rather stressed, and it turns out he wants to do the entire GSB in 10 days. He's going to Barnte today, where I came from. It took me about 6.5 hours, and I'm not sure how he wants to do that before nightfall. He also said the trail in the other direction is quite muddy and slippery, so let's see how I manage. But I don't think I'm going to as far as where he came from. And here's the accommodation where you can stay in Katy, and it's also a pizzeria. However, it's closed on Mondays. It opens at 2 every day except Mondays. Aren't you on the wrong side of the gate, my lovelies? You should be in the middle, not on trail. I have a feeling I will be standing on top of that mountain before long. So far the road has been quite muddy, but as I'm going up it's not that much of an issue. So I think that grassy patch back there was the summit of Polana. I didn't see a sign, but according to the GPS I'm past the summit. It's only 4 kilometers to Chyrowa, and hopefully it's not as muddy on the way down as it was on the way up. Let's see if I can stay upright. So this road intersects with the main road in about 1 kilometer, and then there's the campsite. So not far at all anymore. Hoi hoi! I must admit I was a bit apprehensive about today because of the distance and the rain. But it turned out to be a great day. The rain was only in the morning, and to be honest, in my poncho I hardly noticed it was raining at all. It didn't bother me at all, And best of all, I didn't feel rushed at all. The distance turned out to be 35 kilometers, so the guidebook was correct. But it didn't feel like I had to be there at a certain time, rushed at all. I still found the time to enjoy all the fire salamanders I saw along the way, and there were lots of them today. I was thinking after Katy about that young man who wanted to do the entire GSB in 10 days, and he seemed so stressed. I mean, if he can make it, all the power to him and congratulations, but I don't see the appeal. I want to take my time and enjoy all the things that I see along the way. I want to listen to the birds, take breaks when I need them, and that's what I did today. After the rain stopped, I just went on hiking and enjoying myself, all the ups and downs and the flowers and the views. It was very, very enjoyable. Um, my feet are hurting. My feet don't agree with wet socks, so they're a bit sore right now. I do have another pair of dry socks, but I want to save them for after the hike. I also have a pair of toe socks, so I will probably combine them. There's Injinji toe sock liners, so I will try them tomorrow underneath the socks. I'm drying them out now, so hopefully they will be a bit drier. The sun is out again, so there's a chance the socks will be dry tomorrow. The Schronisko was right where the map said it was. They offered me a room and I couldn't resist. I'm not sure if you can camp here, but they have a very comfy room and hot showers, and that is worth something as well. Because tomorrow is going to be another long day, and it will save me time not to have to pack up my tent and have to dry the tent out along the way. So I'm very happy. Dinner is being made. I'm going to stretch again because I do feel my Achilles tendon again, so I do need some stretching. And then I'm going to relax and look at the map for the coming days and do absolutely nothing again, but reflect on the happy memories of today. See you tomorrow.